welcome to week 3 of the vlog. I'm in my childhood bedroom, so that's exciting, and I'm vlogging for you. So this week I wanted to talk about, I wanted it to be kind of an eating disorder type vlog, because I know that a lot of women in the fitness and the strength industry have suffered from eating disorders or disordered eating. So I did a poll both on my personal page and on our Women in Strength Athlete Resource Facebook group page about how many people that saw the post or whatever, how many people either have had an eating disorder or have known someone who has suffered from an eating disorder. So 80% of the people who took the survey had suffered an eating disorder, and somewhere along the lines of 80 to 90% have known somebody who has suffered an eating disorder. So the numbers are very high, and especially I feel in the strength or the fitness world. And that stems a lot from women feeling the need to be small or to lose weight, which, in a diet culture of society, that totally makes sense. But we're here to fight that. That's why we're doing this. That's why Empowered by Iron exists. That's why I started this blog, is to get very uncomfortable with what the norms of society have been telling us. First, I guess let's start with an update. My strength has been great. I mean, my numbers are kind of skyrocketing. I'm feeling very strong. Everything's going up. I'm hitting numbers that I've never hit before in front squat, in my snatch, in my clean and jerk. Everything is feeling really good, and I'm eating well. And I still haven't gained much weight, and I am eating in a surplus. I've made sure I'm eating in a surplus, so everything's going great. But in terms of the eating disorder, so I've suffered eating disorders since I was about 14. It started just normal, just cutting calories and running, and it turned to me eating basically nothing during the day and running, between 6 and 13 miles every day, just so I could stay thin. And for the 6 months of bliss, or the 6 months that I actually felt good, I've had like 8 years, 8 years of disordered eating. And I wanted to talk to you about how me focusing on strength has really helped with that. And me, even though I know that most of you who don't watch this are not vegan, but a lot of you try to adopt a healthier lifestyle. And I wanted to talk about how using different motivators to help you fix a lifestyle or to choose a lifestyle will be beneficial for you in the long run. So, like I said, I started off cutting calories and running a lot, and it really damaged my knees. And ever since I was 17 is when it was after the bliss, right? After I'd lost the weight that I felt like I needed to lose. And then I started binging, and I started purging, and I started doing all the not good things, all the things that we hear about. And it wasn't really until recently that I've accepted my body, and I've accepted how I look, how I feel, and I'm not going to have the body of a 16-year-old ever again. I'm 26 or 25. It's not going to happen ever again. So I've let go of that. But I want to talk about how making the decision for me to have a healthier lifestyle, in this case a plant-based whole food lifestyle, how that has not turned into disordered eating, how I don't binge, how I don't purge, how I don't try to starve myself. And I think that stems from external versus internal motivators. And I don't mean that in the normal sense where, if you're internally motivated, that's great, and if you're externally motivated, that's bad. I kind of see it as the opposite. So for me in this decision, internal motivation means looking a certain way and being a certain weight. And that can be toxic. That can be bad. If you're trying to adopt a lifestyle, like a lot of people adopt ketogenic diets or intermittent fasting or IIFYM, if it fits your macros, for those who don't know, they adopt it because they want to look a certain way. And they don't do that in a positive way. It's you are a fat piece of shit and you need to do this. And that's not a good way to have a goal. It's not a good way to motivate yourself. The one thing I can say about adopting a whole food plant-based lifestyle is it hasn't come at the expense of my sanity. I don't feel the need to binge. I don't feel the need to purge. And that is because I am making this decision from factors outside of myself. So for many people, that could be to be healthier. Maybe you want to make a lifestyle decision because of morals, like me, or you want to make a lifestyle decision to be stronger. That is your external motivation. That's something besides looking at yourself and hating yourself. And I think that is what allows people to adopt certain lifestyles. People ask, is it very hard to follow a plant-based lifestyle? Or is it very hard to eat healthy? How do you have the time? How do you have the energy? And at some point you just say, well, it's just because I take it as a priority. It is my priority to fuel myself. If strength is your goal, it is my priority to eat the green things because I want to be healthier. Or it's my priority to not eat animals because that's my morals. That's what I have found makes me sad, so I don't do it. But it hasn't turned to disordered eating because I don't look at myself every day in the mirror and think, wow, you're a fat piece of shit. You could run more. It would be great if you lost the weight on your hips or on your thighs, or maybe so and so would like you if you did this, or maybe if you weren't just horrible and couldn't control yourself eating food even though you starve yourself all the time, maybe you'd be a better person. And I think that this vlog, whatever it is, I'm glad you're here. Hopefully I'll get better as we go, but I just wanted to talk about eating disorders today. And just know that if you're in one, it gets better. And if you need to talk to someone, please talk to someone. If you don't want it to be someone you know, find someone on the internet who you know has suffered one and reach out to them. The funny thing about people who have had eating disorders is they are so happy when someone reaches out and wants their help because they know the hell that you're going through. They know. They've been there. They understand. And they're not going to tell you, oh, it'll get better. They're going to help you. They'll be honest. They'll say it sucks. It's going to suck for a while. And honestly, it never goes away. You will always think about it. It will always be in the back of your head. Even if it's a tiny, 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 tiny voice, it will always be in the back of your head. But you can overcome most of it for the most part. So, feeling strong, feeling great. Next week I'm going to try to do more lifting things because I know that a lot of people care about that. So we're going to do that next week, and until next week, that's the vlog. Bye!